Stop! Before you scroll past this video, I need to tell you about a 52-year-old construction worker named Mike. He was days away from a massive heart attack. His arteries were 90% blocked. His cardiologist had already scheduled emergency bypass surgery. But then Mike discovered something that completely changed everything. 6 months later, his arteries were clear. His cholesterol dropped 40 points. His blood pressure normalized. And his doctor canceled the surgery because Mike no longer needed it. He did it all by eating 6 specific vegetables. But here's what shocked the medical community the most. These vegetables don't just clean your arteries, they actually reverse arterial damage that doctors thought was permanent. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly which vegetables these are, how they work at the molecular level, and the specific way you need to prepare them to get maximum artery cleaning power. Because what I'm about to show you is backed by over 200 clinical studies. Hi, I'm Grace Marlowe, and today we're diving deep into groundbreaking research that could literally save your life. What you're about to learn is based on cutting-edge science that's changing everything we know about heart health. Every 34 seconds, someone in America dies from cardiovascular disease. That's nearly 900,000 people every year. But nature has already provided incredibly powerful solutions that can prevent and even reverse heart disease. For thousands of years, ancient civilizations used specific plants to keep their hearts healthy. Recent breakthrough research has finally proven what our ancestors knew all along. These 6 vegetables contain compounds so powerful they can literally dissolve arterial plaque, reduce inflammation by 60%, and restore your arteries to their youthful state. But before I reveal these 6 life-saving vegetables, you need to understand the hidden enemy attacking your arteries right now. Inside your arteries right now, there's a silent killer building up. It's called arterial plaque, made of cholesterol, calcium, and inflammatory cells that stick to your artery walls like concrete. Think of your arteries like highways. When plaque builds up, it's like a massive traffic jam that gets worse every day. Eventually, the traffic stops completely. And that's when you have a heart attack. Plaque formation happens through 3 processes: oxidative stress, chronic inflammation, and endothelial dysfunction. These work together to destroy your arteries from the inside out. And every day, the standard American diet feeds this destruction. Processed foods, refined sugars, and industrial oils create a perfect storm of arterial damage. The terrifying part? 50% of people who have heart attacks never had any warning symptoms. Their first symptom was their last. But 6 specific vegetables contain compounds that can stop this process and even reverse decades of damage. In 2019, Harvard Medical School researchers found that plant compounds can help lower plaque risk and improve arterial function within 90 days. The results were so dramatic, they had to verify their findings multiple times. Patients who needed bypass surgery suddenly showed clear, healthy arteries. These 6 vegetables contain those exact compounds. Let me reveal them, starting with number 6. Number 6, arugula. This leafy green contains the highest concentration of dietary nitrates of any vegetable on Earth. When you eat arugula, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule so important the scientists who discovered its effects won the Nobel Prize in Medicine. Nitric oxide signals your blood vessels to relax and expand, immediately reducing blood pressure and increasing blood flow to your heart and brain. In one study, people who ate just 2 cups of arugula daily saw their blood pressure drop by 15 points in 2 weeks. Here's the secret. You must eat arugula raw. Cooking destroys up to 80% of these compounds. Add it to salads, smoothies, or eat it as a side dish with olive oil and lemon. But there's one vegetable even more powerful than arugula. Number 5, beets. That deep red color signals one of nature's most potent artery cleaners. Beets contain betalains that reduce arterial inflammation by 40% in just 30 days. They're also incredibly rich in nitrates, even more concentrated than arugula when consumed as juice. Research shows people can reverse 20 years of arterial damage in just 6 months using these protocols. The key is consistency and proper preparation. Olympic athletes use beet juice because it boosts nitric oxide and improves blood flow, helping muscles use oxygen more efficiently. Imagine what that does for your heart that beats 100,000 times a day. People who drank 8 ounces of beet juice daily saw meaningful drops in blood pressure and better circulation within 12 weeks. The most effective form is fresh juice, consumed 2 to 3 hours before meals. If you prefer cooked beets, roasting or steaming preserves more nutrients than boiling. But wait until you see what this next vegetable does to cholesterol. Number 4. Artichokes. This vegetable contains cynarin, which increases bile production by up to 60%. Bile is how your body eliminates excess cholesterol. More bile means more cholesterol removal, like having a natural cholesterol-lowering system. In several studies, artichoke leaf extract lowered LDL cholesterol by about 15 to 23% over 6 to 12 weeks and produced small increases in HDL. That rivals many early lifestyle interventions. Artichokes also support liver cell regeneration. Your liver is your body's main cholesterol processing center. A healthier liver means cleaner arteries. Eat the whole artichoke, including the stem. Steam for 25 to 30 minutes and eat with olive oil and lemon. The healthy fats increase absorption of the active compounds. But this next vegetable can actually dissolve existing arterial plaque. Number 3. Garlic. For over 5,000 years, civilizations have used garlic for heart health. Now we know exactly why. When you crush garlic, it creates allicin, a sulfur compound so powerful it can penetrate arterial walls and help break down calcium deposits that have built up for decades. Research shows allicin can help soften hardened deposits in your arteries. In one study, aged garlic extract reduced arterial plaque by 80% compared to placebo. Allicin also prevents dangerous blood clots, what turn arterial plaque into heart attacks and strokes. It reduces platelet aggregation by up to 40%. The preparation method for garlic is absolutely crucial. Most people do it wrong and get zero benefits. Here's the technique that maximizes allicin production. Here's the secret. Crush or chop garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before eating or cooking. This allows the enzyme to convert compounds into allicin. If you cook immediately, you destroy the enzyme before allicin forms. In research, eating a few cloves of garlic daily has been linked to modest improvements in cholesterol and blood pressure. Crushing garlic and letting it sit about 10 minutes before cooking helps preserve more of its beneficial compounds. But this next vegetable contains a compound 50 times more powerful than vitamin E. Number 2. Tomatoes. But the secret is in how you prepare them. Tomatoes contain lycopene, one of the most powerful antioxidants ever discovered. It's 50 times more powerful than vitamin E at neutralizing free radicals. Lycopene prevents LDL cholesterol from oxidizing. This is crucial because oxidized cholesterol is what sticks to artery walls and forms plaque. Regular cholesterol passes through harmlessly. Here's the critical secret. Cooking tomatoes significantly increases lycopene bioavailability because heat breaks down cell walls and makes the compound easier for your body to absorb. This is why Mediterranean populations have such low heart disease rates. They eat cooked tomatoes daily in sauces, soups, and stews. Studies show people who consume cooked tomatoes 5 times per week reduce their heart attack risk by 48%. The best way? Cooked with olive oil. The healthy fats increase lycopene absorption up to 600% compared to raw tomatoes without fat. But everything I've shown you pales in comparison to number 1. This vegetable can reverse 20 years of arterial damage in 90 days. Number 1. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and kale. These contain the most powerful artery-healing compound ever discovered. It's called sulforaphane, and it activates your body's own antioxidant defense system. This isn't just adding antioxidants. It's turning your body into an antioxidant-producing machine. Sulforaphane activates a pathway called NRF2, triggering production of over 200 protective enzymes. These repair damaged arterial cells and prevent future damage. Studies show sulforaphane helps boost antioxidant defenses, supports healthy inflammation levels, and may contribute to better vascular function. This is the most important part. The preparation method I'm about to show you can increase sulforaphan production by 1,000%. Pay very close attention. Here's the secret. Chop cruciferous vegetables and let them sit for 40 minutes before cooking. This allows enzymes to convert compounds into sulforaphane. If you cook immediately, you destroy the enzyme before sulforaphane forms. But if you wait 40 minutes, the sulforaphane is stable and survives cooking. Light steaming for 3 to 4 minutes preserves compounds while making them digestible. Don't boil or microwave. This destroys up to 90% of beneficial compounds. In clinical trials, people who ate cruciferous vegetables prepared this way saw complete reversal of arterial stiffness in just 12 weeks. Their arteries became as flexible as someone 20 years younger. In a 10-year study, those who ate cruciferous vegetables 5+ times weekly had 32% lower heart disease risk. Here's where it gets powerful. Combining these vegetables multiplies their effectiveness. The nitric oxide from arugula and beets improves blood flow, allowing better delivery of other protective compounds. Try this: arugula salad with raw garlic, roasted beets, and Brussels sprouts. Tomato sauce with artichoke hearts. What to expect? Within 2 weeks, improved energy and blood pressure. Within 6 to 8 weeks, better cholesterol. Within 12 weeks, measurable arterial improvement. There you have it! The 6 most powerful artery-cleaning vegetables: arugula for nitric oxide, beets for inflammation reduction, artichokes for cholesterol elimination, garlic for plaque dissolution, tomatoes for oxidation prevention, cruciferous vegetables for cellular repair. Remember, raw arugula, fresh beet juice, whole artichokes with olive oil, crushed garlic with 10-minute wait, cooked tomatoes with olive oil, cruciferous vegetables chopped and waited 40 minutes before light steaming. Consistency is key. Start with one vegetable and gradually add the others. Your arteries will thank you, and your heart will beat stronger for decades to come. An important note: this is for educational purposes. Consult your healthcare provider before making dietary changes, especially if you're on medication. If this video could save your life or someone you love, smash that like button and subscribe. Share this with everyone you care about. Heart disease is preventable, and now you know how.